Hey everybody, it's Phil with Behringer. How you doing today? Welcome to Music Group TV. I want to talk to you today about the X-Air Edit app and the X-Air app on iPad and Android, and about DCA groups and mute groups. That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, a DCA group is a digitally controlled amplifier, which is different than a regular group that you would use on, say, an analog mixer. And the difference is that a regular group has all these signals bused to one group, and that summing amp is what you're turning up and turning down. On a DCA, each of those individual channels is getting processed as you move up and down the group. For instance, in an application, if I wanted to move up or down all of the drums or all of the backup vocals, I could assign them all to a DCA, bring down that DCA fader, and it would bring down not only the volume to the output, but the volumes of those vocals to other things like effects, reverbs, and things like that, so that all the volume will come down at the same time. So let's take a look at that on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my backup vocals right here, and I can assign them. Over here, there's a couple of different ways I can assign them. I can either click on the channel here and choose the DCA group from here. I have 4 different choices, or I can go over here and choose DCA groups here and assign it from there. And you'll see this is where I can turn it on or off on the track. So if I have it assigned there, it's on or off there. So this is what's happening. And then as I choose this, I have it set to DCA group 1, and I go here, here's my volume for that DCA group. So right now, if I have these 3, let's take these 3 backup vocals and put them on DCA group 3. So I go here, take it to 3, here, take it to 3, and it's already on 3 there. So now, if I go here to DCA 3, I bring down that volume, and all those background vocals would go down at the same volume, and they would still turn down the volume going out to sends and effects and things of that nature. And then I could choose those. Remember, on this app, I can choose if I want to have an effects send or something like that, whether it's going to be pre or post fader. So I can choose other things as well, but this is how DCA groups really work, and they're really handy to use, and now they're available. I can get to them through the output button. So here's the normal mixer look. I can go to output, and I can see them right there. It's really handy. So on that same page, let's talk about mute groups. Now, a mute group is exactly what it says. If I wanted to have those same backup vocals and I wanted to assign them to, say, mute group 2, I'm picking 2 arbitrarily. So now you see down here, you see where they're red for mute group 2. This is where that would show up if I had them assigned. Over here is where I can just hit the button, bink, and those 3 tracks are muted now. I hit it again, now the tracks are playing. It's that simple to set up mute groups. So let's say real world, I started getting, say, a little feedback roll or something in the backup vocals or something like that. Or they're not on stage. It's another band and there's just one singer. Now I go ahead and mute them. I don't have to worry about those mics going crazy. If they start walking on stage, now I can unmute them, show goes on. So that's DCA groups and mute groups on the X-Air app. For more information and media, please feel free to come visit us at Behringer.com. Thanks for watching Music Group TV.